Welcome to this week's Rubber Run Sports Show.
Shot on location at George Mason High School.
I'm Selwyn Hemingway.
I'm Grace Akins.
I'm Alex Biggs.
I'm Lydia Grund.
I'm Amy Roach.
I'm Cleo Moitala.
I'm Annette Schlitt.
I'm Claire Trundle.
I'm Meredith Johnson. I'm Olivia Cipriano.
I'm Elizabeth Dodge.
I'm Claire Hiscott.
I'm Bridget Rohr.
I'm Lydia Gorman.
I'm Maeve Donnelly.
Anna Dubrow.
I'm Hannah Hiscott.
I'm Sarah Lubno, and this is the varsity girls lacrosse team at George Mason High School.
Yeah! Good. Thanks for the intro, ladies. I'm John Moore, Rob Giampapa. Another week of lacrosse.
Another week of
This has been an interesting day so far.
It has been an interesting day, but it's been great. I can't wait for everybody to see what happened to you when Sarah Lubner just ran at you. Excellent.
Unexpected. Could have used it. Not a good friend you are.
I'm a great friend.
Shout out. Yeah.
Hey.
So I started and ended at Potomac Falls High School this week.
Let's get into this one a little bit.
Let's start with a little introduction. Potomac Falls High School. My name is John Moore. I'm on the Rubber Run Sports Show. We sometimes come out to the school to give some positive exposure to your student athletes.
That's true.
So for future reference, when you see me at your games, do not give me do not give me the creepy guy, why are you filming girls lacrosse questions?
That's awesome.
It was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
I actually do appreciate the fact that their staff was looking out for their athletes. Because I could have been some weirdo creep.
Well, no, you are certainly a weirdo.
Okay, well, I'll take that.
Not so.
Definitely a creep.
Not Courtney Gibbons!
Awesome. I love having a crowd that heckles us from this.
Now, I'll tell you what, speaking of the crowds, Herndon, their parent section had to be talked to twice. It was so great.
By refs?
By the coaches. The refs sent the coaches to talk to the parent sections.
That's awesome.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? It happened.
That's cool.
Yeah, it happened last night. They talked to both sides. Well, at least that's what the Herndon coach told the parent section. They're talking to their side too. Yeah.
If it happened, I think it was a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're good.
So, I didn't think this was going to be much of a game.
Was Indy Sanders' mom there?
I didn't see her.
Oh, because she would have been heckling Indy.
I think so. Yeah. But they have,
Indy Sanders.
they got some good players over there at Herndon. Logan Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a couple goals. Peyton Tyrell. House of Tyrell. No? Game of Thrones? Whatever. Game started off the way this show's going today. A hot mess for Herndon. So Potomac Falls, they scored literally off the face-off. Won the face-off, came down. Tori Burks, she is really good.
What did I tell you before you went to that game?
That she was really good.
I think my exact pick said Tori Burks is great.
You'll see on the highlight, she changes speeds really fast.
Yeah. And she's tough on the draw.
Yeah. They got a freshman over there, Sierra Flynn, number 17. A lot of freshmen in this area playing lacrosse are really good, playing at a high level. Is she? Yeah. She's good. Yeah. Really good. She scored a couple goals. She's little, but really good. I need to bring you a chair over here.
I know. Kind of rude.
Kelsey Curl. It's a little rude. Kelsey Curl.
Kelsey Curl's really good.
She's good too.
Yeah.
So the game was competitive, not really close. It ended up being 15-8. But yeah, Herndon, they hung around for a while. They were always within 3 or 4 goals for girls. 3 or 4 girls for a while. 3 or 4 girls. That's why they didn't want me in the stadium. 15-8.
That's exactly what.
15-8 was the final. Speaking of girls, we just talked to some.
We're here at George Mason High School. We had a chance to sit down with 4 members of the George Mason girls lacrosse team earlier. Sarah Lubno, Claire Hiscott, Annette Schlitt, and Amy Roche. Ladies, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Well, we're here at George Mason. You guys have another win last night. Coming off a great season last year, what was your focus coming into this year?
I think our focus this year was not taking last year for granted, and we made it to the state finals last year, but this year we're focusing on getting there again and knowing that's going to be just as hard as it was last year.
If not harder.
If not harder, yeah.
So do you guys kind of play with a chip on your shoulder? You're a smaller school, you played in some of the bigger schools, they probably run into some people who are like, what's George Mason High School?
Yeah, there's a lot of that, and there's a lot of kind of hate from other teams in the school too, which definitely motivates us because we're in a 2A school, so we're the only sport that plays 4A rather than 2A. So I think that definitely motivates.
Yeah, I think
a
it's
lot
also
of us.
something we're really proud of, that we're such a small school and that we've worked really hard and done well.
We compete with 6A schools, 5A schools. So.
Well, who do you like playing the most? Do you like playing the bigger schools like that? Who's the school that you look at and you want to play the most?
Well, there's obviously the Woodgrove, the Dominion, the Riverside, but we had a lot of fun playing Yorktown this year.
Yeah.
I think that was our favorite game this year. It's fun just beating bigger teams.
Yeah.
I love her. So why is girls lacrosse is different than guys?
We're more skilled.
That's what I thought.
All right, well, what is your focus for the rest of the season? I mean, not much of the regular season left. What's the focus for the rest of the season?
I think knowing just putting in a ton of hard work, and like we said before, the season doesn't necessarily have the same outcome as it did last year, and as long as we're working extremely hard and knowing what our future can hold, we have a strong team. So
Just a follow-up, what's your heart rate right now?
probably 125.
Excellent.
So, Woodgrove, Riverside, is that a new rival? I mean, they're a new school.
Yeah, definitely.
Pick a team to beat up on and
I
call
would
them
say
a rival?
it's definitely new this year. They are a very, very strong team this year, and it's definitely going to be one of our bigger competitions going out throughout the rest of the season.
Well, who is your rival? I mean, is it just that Woodgrove game that you look for? Or
I mean,
who is the rival?
I would say Dominion.
Dominion? Okay.
Yeah. We went 50, we won one, lost one last year with them, so.
And they're out to get us.
Shout out to get you?
Yeah, I think so.
Talk about your coach a little bit. How's it playing for coach? Pretend she's not in the room.
It's awesome. We're all really close with our coach. It definitely makes going to practice and games every day a lot more enjoyable.
And she never asks us to do something that she can't do herself. Like if we do running, she'll go do it with us.
I believe that.
Yeah, and she beats us.
Okay.
She beat you? Yeah. She beat you.
She beats everyone.
Oh, she beat you at the thing. Telling her where like, okay.
You shouldn't have followed up. That was the best part of the whole thing. We could have gotten her in trouble with that.
She beats us.
God, that would have been awesome. Okay, so does she think that she can still play? Does she get out there?
Oh yeah,
she does.
7v7. She'll be playing defense against us.
How is she?
Good.
Don't you leave. Come on, be honest with me. How is she?
She's very, very good.
It's true.
I expected more. I expected more from you, Sarah. On that.
So you guys are playing a creative game at the end of practice. Kind of explain that to me. It's like dodgeball, but not really.
It's called cone ball, and it helps to work on movement and pretty much seeing the field.
And being competitive, we get really into it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's usually we do it where if we're inside and we're playing cone ball, the loser has sprints. So
Don't be a loser.
don't be a loser. We always switch up the team, so it's
Okay.
always competitive and interesting. But it's like our thing.
She's so political. With it. Excellent. Well, we can't wait to see you the rest of the year. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for hosting us today with the
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for making me famous.
I haven't laughed as much before 12 in the afternoon in a long time.
Thank you for making me famous.
Thanks a lot, ladies, and good luck the rest of the way to George Mason. We'll be looking forward to following them a lot.
I mean, I gave Sarah a shout out on the show last week, and then she sat there and told us right before we started. Oh, I didn't watch it.
She did.
Yeah,
So you traveled to Patriot at Langley.
I did. All right. So I like to get to see I want to see all the teams before the season's over.
Right.
So I needed to get to Langley. It'd been a beautiful day. I was all excited. Everything was great. Get out there at senior night for Langley. They had what I think is 13 seniors.
Okay.
It was possibly the longest ceremony I've ever seen in my life. It was long. Oh, it was long, but it was great.
Was it?
Sounds like it.
Was it great?
It was great.
Sorry, missed
Actually, it was terrific. So if you would see the list of accomplishments of these 13 seniors, it's ridiculous. Like there was one girl, I can't remember what school she was going to next year, but she's studying music and molecular biology.
Huh.
Not a whole lot her and I could talk about, because she's obviously way smarter than I am. Yeah. So, hey, but.
You get no disagreements over here.
I know, right? He basically just said, yeah, you are an idiot.
Yeah.
But Tech, I think there was a UVA, 2 Berkeleys, Princeton, Syracuse, like the schools that these girls, it was just impressive. Like,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I would like to have the notes that the announcer read off. The announcer was great too, by the way. He got a little choked up in the middle of it. The announcer was great over there.
Yeah. This is at Langley?
At Langley,
Okay.
yeah. Love it over there.
Is their field better looking than their school?
Their schools haven't work done on it. That's why I should be the mayor over at Langley and you should be. Yeah, what do you think? Anyway, so, ready for the game to start?
Yeah.
You think that the girls might be sluggish because there's so many of them that were seniors that were just in the ceremony? It's got to be a little bit emotional. Not so much.
No.
Patriot, I saw Patriot play last year. This is my first time seeing them play this year. You know, they had Lexi Bolton last year, who was really, really good. She's at Florida now. Shout out Lexi Bolton. It was tough for them from the get.
Yeah. I thought Patriot was good at lacrosse.
They are, but Langley's better.
Fair enough.
Langley's great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're undefeated. They have just, they've got talent everywhere on the field. Game starts off, it goes 5-0, you know, I mean, really quickly. That team is loaded. Like I said, 13 seniors is just amazing, but you can't stop, you can't stop them. They come off and they're ready to score right away. And they've got a lot of players who can score. They're tough. Okay. I have an umbrella with me, right? I got a big golf umbrella.
I thought you were about to dig into referees.
No.
You take a deep breath. It's a referee
I know,
problem.
that is true. That is true. But no, I didn't think I had time to. It starts off, and the game's a couple minutes into it. They're up 5-0. You know it's going to be, they could have basically called whatever their score they wanted to in the first half. There's one drop of rain. Within 30 seconds of that first drop of rain, it is a monsoon coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was out of control. I have the golf umbrella. I mean, I'm not a big dude. I got the golf umbrella. I should be fine.
You should be.
Soaked through everything.
You're like a gnome.
That's true. That is true. What are you laughing about?
I'm glad you described your umbrella. So we know it was a golf one.
Thank you. Courtney Gibbons has to be heckling everything.
I love it.
So I get soaked. I was soaked through.
Yeah.
Lightning going off all over the place. Not even gonna lie, could not stick around for that. I was soaked all the way through.
Did they ever finish the game?
Yeah. No, they like Langley was up 15-2 at half. Yeah, it was.
Well, I'll
They're
tell you
a great
what.
team.
Yeah.
They're a great team.
I was
They'll
out
be
at Patriot that same night.
and they called that game, right?
Yeah, so shout out to the Battlefield girls soccer team. They're ranked #1 in the country right now.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment.
You think?
So we went over there to see Patriot play Battlefield that night. It was a big game. There was a ton of people out there waiting for the game, and they got called for lightning. But yeah, people should get out and watch Battlefield girls soccer.
Yeah, well, Patriots not bad either.
No.
Amanda Neck.
What they're doing. That's right.
I shout out Amanda Neck on the show every week.
Yeah.
She's just ridiculous.
She's a good athlete.
She is a good athlete. Another game we were at this week, I want to mention TC Williams at Mount Vernon.
Okay.
So TC, they started out in that game down 5. I think they were down 1-5. Go crazy the rest of the game. Ends off 14-8. They have a dude named Brody Dixon. He had like 5 goals and 3 assists or something in that game. He was good.
Sounds like a lacrosse name.
Brody Dixon?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go on to win 14-8. They were really good.
Very good.
Shout out to Sam Shooter.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sam. Well, we talked to Courtney Gibbons, who still happens to be here.
She does. She's doing a lot of talking to us right now. This is awesome.
So let's have a look. Courtney, thanks for joining us. This is the first time we sat down and talked to you on our show. We met on a previous show before, so there's more viewers here. Why don't you reintroduce yourself to the Rebel Run Sports viewers?
I'm Courtney Gibbons. I'm the head coach at George Mason High School.
Why are you looking at them? Look at them.
Oh, it's my dad.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
John,
We're back. It's good to be back together.
That's right.
It is.
All right, take us back to last season, how you guys finished up, what your expectations were for this year.
So we finished up in the state finals as a runner-up. And coming off that game, it gave us a lot of motivation to make sure we were focused for this upcoming year and put in the work off season, and we just have that goal to get back to the state finals this year and hopefully come out with a win.
Okay. And how is your team different this year from last year?
The biggest difference is now, like, we have such a solid crew of juniors and seniors, so of upperclassmen, and I think just that one more year under their belt of experience has helped so much. So we've got great leadership from our seniors and our juniors too, which I think helps a ton.
Okay.
So you're a small school, most of the school plays in 2A, you guys play in 4A.
Yep.
Right, so we talked to some of the girls earlier. When you go to these bigger schools and you beat them, do you kind of, give a look like, yeah, that's who we are?
Yeah, it's always nice beating the bigger schools. And I think it's just, we love the competition, and we like playing those bigger schools and trying to just get better every time.
Okay. What's your schedule like coming up? What are the next couple games that you have coming up?
So we have 3 games next week. Our biggest one will be Woodgrove, and then Dominion will be our next biggest game. So.
Okay.
So who did you guys end up losing to last year?
We lost to Woodgrove.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's circled.
What was that?
That game is circled on your calendar?
Yeah. Obviously it's circled, John.
It's circled.
That one's circled, Dominion's circled, and so we're looking to beat both of them.
I was at the I think it was the conference championship against Woodgrove.
Oh yeah.
It was a great game. It was one of the best games I saw last year. What was that like, having that experience and then going into the state finals against them?
It gave us just a lot of confidence because we hadn't beat Woodgrove yet.
Right.
So just then the girls knowing like they could do it, and it gave us that momentum going into regions, going into states.
Do you want to ask her about the Lions?
About the Lions?
Woodgrove. John is hung up on these lions that are near Woodgrove.
Oh my God! Have you? Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
the
know?
old ones.
Okay, so there's some massive
I can't believe
compound.
somebody
Middle of
agreed with
nowhere.
him.
Right.
Yeah,
What
there's
is
nothing
going
around.
on out there?
Well, I don't live
I've
there,
asked.
so
I've asked
really I
on the
wouldn't
show, and I've gotten no feedback. They're hiding something,
They might be.
and I don't know who they are, but
I don't coach at Woodgrove, so I don't know
Thank
why
you
I'd have
very
your
much.
answer.
I
But
want to
can
need
try
somebody to do
ask.
some
Want us to ask them
investigating.
on
I'm
Wednesday?
curious.
Ask them about the Lions.
Yes,
They are different.
the house.
Yeah.
Is that a
There's
house?
A house.
Is it a school? What is
It's a
it?
mansion.
It's.
Do y'all see what I deal with? Do y'all see what I deal with?
Yeah. The
I'm
Lions,
not letting it go, obviously.
the Lions are weird.
Yeah. Tell me about that game last night.
It was hot.
Yeah.
The sun was beaming down on us. Didn't go away, and we played well. The first 10 minutes was a little and then we started playing Mason lacrosse, and it was 22-5.
Oh wow. That's not close.
No. So yeah.
No, I didn't say it was.
No.
I love that.
So what did you tell them when you said they weren't playing George Mason lacrosse? What did you tell them to get them to?
Just the usual, just threatened them with,
Well, we already found out that you beat them.
Yeah, we did hear that you beat them. Yep.
beating
Excellent.
them, just that type of stuff. It was just we got the first 10 minutes out of the way. Now let's turn it up. Let's clean up our passes, and let's lock it up on defense.
Okay. I feel a little bit threatened because are they very protective of you because they're all sitting there with lacrosse balls?
And one ball
Yeah,
just
they're
rolled
ready.
by my feet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, Courtney, we love when you come on.
Yeah.
You're absolutely insane, but we love when you come on. You got to come on more.
It's a great compliment.
No, hey, you're insane in the way that we like.
We wish you luck with the rest of the season.
Oh, thanks, guys.
We'll be there. Some games.
This won't be the last before that season ends.
Yeah, we'll be at the games too.
No.
Well, if we don't see you, then it will be the last.
For sure.
That's true.
Touche.
Yeah.
Courtney Gibbons. All right, so thanks a lot again to Coach Gibbons.
Thank you, Coach Gibbons.
It's as if she's here.
Yeah, well, she's flashing gang signs over the There we go.
All right, Rob, you were at a huge game, our game of the week, Oakton boys against Robinson.
All right. I don't want to overstate this. By far the best game of the year. By far the best game of the year. So, all right, look, it was a little bit windy. It was a little bit windy. You know I don't like dealing with weather.
Yeah.
You know I don't like dealing.
And to think you were once trying to become a weatherman.
Yeah, I was great.
Yeah.
Not so much in front of the camera.
You didn't be in front of a green
Behind
screen?
the scenes, I was great.
Yeah.
But no, it was nice. It was a really nice night. The wind started picking up in the beginning of the game. Love going to Oakton. Nothing wrong with going to Oakton.
Nope.
Not many people in the crowd on either side. The Robinson parent section, they always show up.
Yeah.
And they're really good. And if Robinson post their Robinson lacrosse flag on one side of the field, they don't care where they are. They're gonna put their flag up and let you know that they're there.
I like it.
Yeah, I told you, I love the confidence they put.
Yeah.
From the beginning, they were just a little bit off. They were just doing some things that were uncharacteristic, like some uncharacteristic turnovers, just a little sloppy with the ball here and there. It was just, you don't normally see them play like that. Oakton, not so much, and they did not, they had no fear in the world. It's like they didn't care. 4-1 after the first. Oakton was up 4-1 after the first.
Really?
Yeah. This dude, Tim Forster, for Oakton. First of all, it's not fair. He's too big to be a lacrosse player. It's not fair. I'm pretty sure he's playing offensive line at Brown. Yeah.
Smart kid.
Smart guy, big, should not be on the lacrosse field. It's not really fair. He can just back you up and there's nothing you can do. I think he had 3 of the first 4 goals for them. He was tremendous. He's a beast. Yeah, not fair that he's that big and playing lacrosse. But I won't tell that to his face. I'll leave that alone.
You just did.
Yeah, well, he's not in front of me, so that's a good thing. So the second quarter starts, and it's like I said, 4-1. All the parents from Robinson are a little bit shocked about it. Within 3 minutes, it's 4-4. Declan Conley scores the last one to tie it up. I mean, you can't hold Robinson down for long.
Yeah.
So you think at this point, Oakton has a chance where they can just kind of fold right there because, they're playing the back-to-back state champs. They just come back big from you. You think this game is going to be all Robinson. Oakton scores another 3 goals and goes up 7-4. It was ridiculous.
Still no crowd.
No, not much.
Mind-blowing.
Oakton showed a tremendous amount of guts coming back and scoring those 3 goals. They're up 7-4 after 3. It is 8-5. Most of the fourth quarter, Oakton kind of pulled it back and started kind of slowing things down. They didn't attack as much as they did, and I think they probably should have.
Yeah.
They trade goals. It's 8-5. 2 minutes left in the game, and I was like, this is I can't believe I'm about to sit here and watch Robinson lose.
Yeah.
They're down. 1 minute and 20 seconds, they score a goal. They score with 17 seconds left to tie it up. They scored 3 goals in 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Jeez.
It was ridiculous. I have never seen. It's probably the most impressive thing I've seen on a field this year, maybe last year too. To score 3 goals in 1 minute and 20 seconds. I don't care. I'm going to do this. I don't care what you do. I'm going to do this. I would like to be able to do anything as good as Nick Roulette wins a faceoff. There's nothing you can do. He knocks the ball to him. He knocks it a little bit away, gets it himself all the time, and just.
Have you gotten some face-off highlights?
At one point, Tim Forster is leaning on him when he's coming out of the draw, and he still kept his feet, got up the field, put them in a position to score. Holden Patterson, This dude stands about 10 yards away from the goal, whips it. And he gets it past.
I could have stopped it.
No. We don't even want to go there yet.
But we will.
It was awesome. They tie it up, goes to overtime. Jared Cole goes ahead and scores the winning goal in the game for Oakton. Again, guts to come back after that performance that Rob had at the beginning, at the end of the game. I have a lot of respect for that Oakton team and the way they played in that game.
Well, we talked to the coach a couple weeks ago, and he was really high on this group.
He's got a reason to be.
Yeah.
Jake Cole, This dude, I like the way that this dude plays.
Yeah.
He's a smaller guy, but he knows how to position his body, and he's one of those guys that can just make tough shots, you know what I mean? Like, he just puts it in awkward angles, and he can do different things with it. Yeah, that team they're really, really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Really
that game
good.
was great.
Terrific.
That game was terrific.
It was terrific.
It was awesome. Best game of the year. It was great. I don't even know what else to say.
Well, we've had a lot of fun this week.
Well,
another special thanks to George Mason High School in glorious Falls Church, Virginia.
Yeah.
Established way before I was born.
Bunker.
You can always see us on rebelrunsports.com.
Watch this.
Comcast, Prince William County Channel 2, Reston Channel 28, I'm the mayor there. Herndon Channel 28 on Verizon, and Cox Channel 23 in Herndon, and always on rebelrunsports.com.
That was close enough.
Good enough. Rob Giampapa, I'm John Moore. Shout out to our staff today.
Absolutely.
Coach Courtney Gibbons.
Ryan Corden.
A lot of fun. Cedric. See you next week.
With the ill countdown.
Yeah.
Courtney Gibbons, come on the show more.
Once a month. We'll make it happen.